Welcome back to Wayne J's 10 Minutes of Rant. Basically, if you're just joining us, what it is that I just rant on and on and on for 10 minutes about whatever the hell I want to. Today I'm going to focus a little bit on global warming. Global warming is the process where the sun is constantly heating up the earth and its atmosphere, and yada yada and yada 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 yada. You've all heard about it. As a matter of fact, most people have heard about it so much they don't care anymore. People, first of all, humans did not start global warming. We did not cause global warming. In fact, the only thing we might have done is sped it up. Billions and billions and billions of years ago, the Earth went through a massive global warming. It killed just about everything. The only thing that survived was actually subterranean creatures that could dig under the ground, where it was a lot cooler. Excuse me. And once that happened, new species began to evolve and take over, and it was a long process. It took a long time for the global warming, and it was a long recovery. Then, of course, you had your ice age, which is nature's way of recycling. I mean, it basically tore itself down to nothing, grew to what it could, and then it had to stabilize itself. It needed to, hell, I don't know. I don't exactly know the signs of it, but I do know that if people were to look it up and investigate, that global warming is not a new thing. It has actually happened before. Humans did not cause it. We, of course, like I said, are speeding it up. Now, people have tried various fundraisers and awareness things, and of course, like I said, people just don't care anymore. They're suggesting ways that will, of course, make the economy falter and such like that. But there are a few inventive ways. One is, of course, they want to put a shield around the Earth. Well, not around the Earth. They want to put this shield that will 3 million square miles, which is about the size of Australia. They're talking about building like one section a year. It's going to orbit the Earth, and it's only going to affect the sunlight when it's on, of course, the sunny side of the Earth. It's going to help reduce the radiation, but it's only going to, be about by 3%. So that's not exactly a real solution, Unfortunately, is the way I see it, that if Earth is going to go through this global warming, it's going to do it. There's no way we can stop it. The shield, which is only supposed to help about 3%, it's not going to be done for another 22 years. They're talking about they want to, they could double the size to 6 million square miles, and then it would reduce 6%. And of course, I bet you if they doubled it to 9 billion square miles, it's going to be 9%. Basically, the only way we're going to be able to do this is have it pretty much encompass one whole half of the Earth, like one whole hemisphere, and then every day it's just going to flip around. What's going to happen if anybody has ever seen the movie Highlander? I don't remember which Highlander it was, where they had the shield that went across the Earth. They hadn't seen daylight in forever, and it always rained and stuff like that. Basically, that's what would happen. I don't understand how people can think that this is an actual solution, but the total cost of the sun shield would be $10 billion. Now, I don't know who's going to foot the bill for this, if everybody's going to foot the bill for this, but of course there are going to be some people that are going to be really pissed about this. because they're going to think, well, you guys want to spy on us and all this stuff, and someone's going to have to figure out a way to, put it up there with satellites and this and that, and so this whole 25 or 22 to 25 years is not going to happen. The CO2 concentration in the atmosphere has slowly been increasing for the last 50 years. Basically, it's due to the methane buildup and other greenhouse gases. They're also saying that there is methane trapped inside ice. As it melts, it's releasing more and more greenhouse gases, especially the methane. If it releases all this methane in the atmosphere, it would pretty much accelerate everything. You've got the ocean temperatures that are increasing, glaciers are melting, animals are dying. They say that the animals are dying because of this, because the climates are switching and other things like that. Unfortunately, here's the thing: animals migrate. They don't just die. They're smart. They'll adapt, as will we. They one of the biggest things is that they're saying that the frogs. Frogs are dying. Whole species are dying. It's evolution, folks. Happens all the time. There are tons and tons and tons of animals that have become extinct. The migration of plants. Plants are germinating earlier and moving farther north. The winters are becoming less harsh. I know that for a fact. I live in Michigan, and our winter this year is nothing compared to when I was a kid. Winter was very short. It was the shortest one on record. Yeah, it's not gonna improve, and no matter what we do, it's never gonna be able to fix itself. I just have a hard time with all these people trying to throw up all these different excuse me again, solutions that are just ridiculous. They have, if you actually go to a website, I can't think of it right off the top of my head, they show geographical data where the glaciers on the northern pole, glaciers have started to melt. Well, here's some of the solutions this website has mentioned. Build a large Earth-to-Moon electromagnetic projectile launcher. They want to be able to carry manufacturing facilities to the moon, set up a lunar base, build a large solar array on the moon, toss manufactured parts into Earth's orbit, assemble the sun shield in orbit using robots. I mean, come on, folks. You're talking 25 years. If it's accelerating as fast as they say in 25 years, it's not going to matter because it'll be too late. They've gone to court. Budgets are trashed. I mean, people can't sink money into this. And it's not an exact science yet. I mean, yes, it is a science, but they can't accurately predict because anything can happen. Anything goes. I mean, that's the law of the law of nature. Something can catastrophically affect something else, and next thing you know, global warming won't be now. Tomorrow, who knows? The moon will explode, and anything can happen. Global warming is unavoidable. End of story. I'm Wayne Jade, 10 Minutes to Rant.
Peace.